Hello, friends. This is Dr. Shashi Agarwal. I welcome you all. Today, our subject is public finance, and we are going to cover the meaning, nature, objective, composition, and scope of the public expenditure. If you find my video useful, please do like it, share it, and also subscribe my channel Shashi Agarwal. This is my app. It is some app which you could download from the Google Play Store. It provides free study material and free mock test to the commerce, economics, and management students, and many structure courses they are also available. Macro and public finance is also available as structure course. The link I will be sharing in the description box. So, what is the meaning of public expenditure? Obviously, the public expenditure means expenditure which is incurred by the government. Why the government spends money? Because here government wants to satisfy the collective needs of their public, and the government wants to increase the social welfare and also wants to increase the economic development of the country. Public expenditure is the expenditure which is incurred by the public authorities, central, state, and local. And the objective is to the satisfaction of the collective needs of the citizen, promoting economic and social welfare. The volume of public expenditure has been increasing in almost all the countries of the world. In 17th and 18th centuries, public expenditure was considered as a wastage. It was only confined to defense and maintaining the law and order situation in the country. But in the 20th century, Keynes argued the role and significance of public expenditure. Public expenditure refers to the expenditure by the central, state, or local government of a country for the development of the public, for its own administration, social welfare, economic development, and also for providing help to the other countries. Public expenditure is the expenditure incurred by the public authorities. Public authority means the government at the central level, state level. As India is a federal structure, so we have a government at central level, state level, and the local level to satisfy those common wants which the people in their individual capacity are unable to satisfy efficiently. And these are the needs like pension, provision, which includes education, healthcare, housing, security, and infrastructure. Because the people in their individual capacity, they are not able to satisfy these demands efficiently. So the government has to spend money on them for increasing the social welfare as well as for the economic development of the country. Public expenditure can be divided on the classification of the function of government categories. So here we are going to generalize the composition of public expenditure. Social production, public spends on social production like it provides pension, it provides subsidies for family and children, unemployment subsidies, research and development on social production, health, public health services, medical products and equipment, hospital services, research and development on healthcare. General public services, executive and legislative organs, financial and fiscal affairs, external affairs, economic aids, public aid transaction, and research and development to the general public services. Education, primary, secondary, tertiary education, research and development on education. Economic affairs, general economic, agriculture, fuel and energy, commercial and labor affairs, forestry, fishing and hunting, mining, manufacturing, transport, communication, etc. For maintaining public order and safety, spending on police, fire protection services, maintaining courts for the purpose of maintaining law, prisons, etc. Spending money on defense, military defense, civil defense, foreign military aid, and recreation, culture, and religion. Environment production, waste management, how to reduce the pollution, protection of biodiversity and landscape. Housing and community services, housing development, community development, water supply, and street lighting. So, what should be the nature of public expenditure? It differs from country to country because each country has their different needs and requirement. As India is a developing economy and mixed economy, and the people here are very poor, so the Indian government wants to achieve growth with social justice. In developed country, it is done to check the fluctuation in the effective demand. In developing economy is to bring the social welfare as well as the economic welfare, and also at the same time accelerating the growth process. Public expenditure has multiple effects because it affects the production, distribution, consumption, etc. It also, when the government does the public expenditure, like it builds the roads and bridges, so the people will get the employment. So it will boost their real income and the quality of life, and at the same time, it will also raise the price level because when the people they will be getting income, they will be demanding goods and services. So it will increase the price level also. So what are the objectives of the public expenditure? Administration of law and order and justice, maintenance of police force, maintenance of army and provision for defense goods, maintenance of diplomats in other countries, public administration, service of public debts, development of the industry, development of transport and communication, provision for public health, creation of the social goods, development of the agriculture. Provides social goods, parks, roads, bridges, educational facilities. Social goods are those goods which are required for the welfare of the society and remove the unemployment, increase the production by setting up more public enterprises and exploitation of the development of mineral resources and promote price stability, promote balanced growth, reduce inequality of wealth. So these are the logic why public expenditure is incurred in India. That is for the purpose of providing social goods, removing unemployment, for increasing the production to maintain the price stability, exploitation of the development of natural resources, and bringing price stability in the economy. As the region, they have their growth pattern, they are different. Some region are more developed, some region are more backward. So bringing the regional balance growth and providing reducing the inequality of income between the haves and have-nots. So what should be the scope of public expenditure? One school says the government function should only restrict to defense, law and order and necessities of civil administration. But the other school says the government should also do other things also for the promotion of the social welfare and economic development. Adam Smith in The Wealth of Nation pointed out the government has three duties to perform: protecting the society from the violence and invasion, duty of protecting as far as possible every member of the duty of establishing exact administration of justice, duty of erecting and maintaining certain public works. Modern view 20th century, the state does spend money to the advantages of the economy. Wagner, a German economist, presented law of increase of state activities. Professor Musgrave has said the activity to secure redistribution of the resources, redistributive activities, stabilization activities, and the commercial activities. The expenditure incurred by the public authorities, central, state, and local government to satisfy the collective social wants of the people is known as public expenditure. Public expenditure is incurred on various activities so that the welfare of the people should be promoted, and so far economic development of the country should also be promoted and boosted. Public expenditure shows the decision of the parliament and other independent executive body for the scope of public expenses. Public expenses are classified current expenditure and capital expenditure. Public expenditure is very important because the economic activities of the government has increased many times. The nature and volume of public expenditure have important effect on production, distribution, and general level of economic activity. Classification and kind of public expenditure we will do in the next video. Public expenditure can be classified on the basis of purpose of expenditure, account of expenditure, function of the government. Budget or public expenditure refer to the estimated expenditure of the government on its development and non-development program or its planned and non-planned programs during the fiscal year. The public expenditure could be classified as the revenue expenditure and the capital expenditure, which we are going to understand in the next video.